GE Appliances will invest $490 million into Appliance Park.
They're bringing home a laundry line, washing machines for Louisville.
This is the second time now in 4 years a significant investment
means 800 new jobs at GE Appliance Park.
American manufacturing, it's back.
GE Appliances is certainly one of our iconic employers with iconic products. Kentucky continues to thrive as America's destination for advanced manufacturing.
We're so gratified locally to see this happen and to see the plan expand and see the investment being made.
On behalf of the manufacturing industry in Georgia, congratulations to all of your intentional, intelligent work. We're really seeing the future of manufacturing through the eyes of Roper.
To see jobs coming back to the United States of America in Walker County, Georgia, like it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, this is really one of the greatest stories in the country in my mind. I mean, it really takes that public-private partnership.
The expansion bring more jobs to Camden and Kershaw County, and as they say, good paying jobs.
In speaking to people around the world that are looking to invest money in South Carolina, they always say it's the people, the people, the people.
McNairy County was classified as an economically distressed county. Thanks to the high quality jobs that were created here, McNairy County exited that designation.
We'll get the steel here in the morning, form it up, fabricate it, have it on a refrigerator, and it can be on a truck on the way to the consumer today.
Built for America means we build it right here in the US of A.
We are designing them, we're sourcing them, we're building them, we're distributing them right here.
It means creating great paying jobs, being there for our communities when they need us the most, and it means creating great appliances that are the heart of the home.
Good morning. Come on, let's get the AP1 and AP3 teams here. Good morning. Woo! Thank you for being here today. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Bill Good. I am Vice President of Manufacturing for GE Appliances, and what an exciting day. Standing room only. You know, it's really been hot in Kentucky the last few weeks, and that's fitting, because we're here to talk about the hottest investment in American manufacturing this year. You know, today is especially meaningful for me. You see, this year marks my 38th year in manufacturing. And across that time, I've worked for 4 major manufacturing companies, 2 of which do not any longer produce products in America. So it's especially gratifying for me to work for a company that takes manufacturing seriously and honestly just continues to investment after investment right here in America. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to recognize our elected officials, community leaders, and distinguished guests. Let's start with those here on stage with me today. Please hold your applause to the very end. Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg. Kentucky Speaker of the House David Osborne. Congressman Morgan McGarvey. Governor Andy Beshear, and we're also glad to have Lieutenant Governor for Kentucky Jacqueline Coleman. And by the way, our very own GE Appliances President and CEO, a man who has ice in his veins so it keeps him cool all day, Kevin Nolan. I would also like to acknowledge the support of Kentucky General Assembly, Louisville Metro Council, as well as Congressman Brett Guthrie, Senators Mitch McConnell and Rand Paul, who all have been great supporters of GE Appliances and have representatives here today. We have several of our key customers and suppliers here. These are the people who trust us with their business and help drive our success. Thank you for coming. We're joined by many other community partners and stakeholders. When we talk about strengthening communities, whether through disaster relief or education programs, these are the folks on the front lines who make it happen every day. Last but not least, we have our local union represented here today in a big group of our GE Appliance employees here with us. From manufacturing to sales and all the points in between, we have a powerhouse team that, quite frankly, I would put up against anyone. I also want to give a big shout out to our incredible teams watching from our plants in Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and Tennessee. You are a huge part of why we're here today, and all of you deserve a round of applause as well. As I was driving in today and I was reflecting on today's events, I couldn't help but notice a billboard outside Gate 3. It reads, GE Appliances, rated America's #1 appliance company. You know, that's a huge win for us. And I've got to admit, we couldn't always say that. We have fought, we have clawed, inch by inch, wrestled our way, all the way to the very top. This company has come a long way. And over the last 10 years, we have momentum on our side and a team hungry to be the best and #1 in the industry. You saw it on the kickoff video. And it hasn't always been easy. It's been a tough road at times, challenging, especially the last 5 years. But we've grown faster than our competition. We've doubled our business. We've invested billions of dollars in our products and our plants. We've put in the work. We got here thanks to all of you. Thanks to our partners at all levels, our customers, our people, our stakeholders, nearly 16,000 strong. We've been able to do more, invest more, and be more as a company than ever before. We've made bigger American investments. We've created more American jobs. GE Appliances is built for America, and I'm excited to say we're not even coming close to slowing down. Today marks a major milestone, not just for Kentucky, but for our entire American manufacturing footprint. And we've got a CEO who is energized about the future. He's a guy that loves manufacturing so much. He kicked the cars out of his garage to build his own clock manufacturing operation in the garage. I can't think of anyone in my career who has been a bigger advocate, a bigger champion, a bigger supporter of American manufacturing than our CEO. To talk more about this exciting roadmap ahead for GE Appliances, please welcome President, CEO, and my boss, Kevin Nolan.
Thank you, Bill. I'm not used to so many kind words coming from Bill, so that was enjoyable for me up there. So this morning, I'm excited to share really some historic news. It's proud to be up here. And why? Because GE Appliances is making the biggest investment in our company since Appliance Park was built. And we're doing it right here in America. You know, Bill talked about investments. In the last decade, we've invested $3.5 billion. Today, we're announcing a $3 billion, 5-year plan to build more U.S. products and create more good American jobs. This is a total commitment of $6.5 billion in our people, our products, and our country since 2016. And if you look, no other appliance company, no other one has poured more into America manufacturing over the last decade than us, GE Appliances. But as Bill said, we didn't make these because it's easy. We made these because it's right. American manufacturing, it's back. It is back. And GE Appliances, we're showing the way of how to bring American manufacturing back in a big way. That's the role of an industry leader. Our global headquarters are built here. They're led here. And that means that the big decisions, they're made here. Leadership is about doing hard things and setting the pace for the rest. And I believe GE Appliances is a model that the nation needs to look at. What we've done, what we're doing next, isn't just good business, it's essential. It's essential for our company. It's essential for our economy. And it's essential for American manufacturing, providing the goods that people need and the livelihood that they deserve. This investment creates more American jobs, and it starts right here in Kentucky. Back in June, Governor Beshear invited us to Frankfurt to announce the first phase of this plan, a $490 million investment, 800 good Kentucky jobs, and bringing more laundry manufacturing into this building that we're sitting here today. But behind the numbers are real people that we'll talk about. A few weeks ago, I met an employee named Joseph. Joseph, you can stand up for us. He's 35, he's a father, he's a husband. He's been with this company for 11 years. He started on night shift out on the assembly line. When I met him, he was participating in a mock interview that we hosted for interns. Joseph, he's a part of what we call the Gear Up program. It's an upskilling program for hourly associates to help prepare them for promotions. And what he told me, it struck me and it had an impact on me. He said, it's amazing that GE Appliances is investing in me. That's what these investments really mean. They're not just numbers on a press release, they represent possibilities. And Joseph's proof of what possibilities when someone wants to grow and a company is ready to grow with them. So thank you, Joseph. Upskilling a workforce is one of the hard things needed to strengthen American manufacturing infrastructure. We have innovative workforce development programs, but the investment lets us do more. Because the truth is, we need more people in manufacturing. We need more programs that train, develop, and invest in them. And if we can do this here, just imagine what happens if more companies do this across the country. Because this $3 billion commitment isn't just staying here in Kentucky. It's strengthening our entire American manufacturing footprint. We're adding production, expanding our product lines, and modernizing 11 U.S. plants that power this business. I'll give you some examples of this first phase. Camden, South Carolina, will double our output and double the number of jobs. Starting later this year, we'll manufacture electric water heaters and hybrid heat pump water heaters in addition to the gas products that we build there today. Lafayette, Georgia, we're expanding what that plant can produce. What was once a site only for electric ranges is now making gas ranges, induction cooktops, and wall ovens. These are products that were made in Mexico are now made in Georgia. Decatur, Alabama, we're adding production of more top freezers. That work is ramping up and will be in full capacity by the end of August. Selmer, Tennessee, we're launching a new air conditioning and adding more jobs. But these aren't isolated wins. These are part of our roadmap to grow American manufacturing, product by product, state by state. It's proof that American manufacturing, we're going to see the best days ahead. And it's proof of what our global company can do for American manufacturing when we have the right partners at our side. I know the government, they can't build factories, but they can make building them easier. Here in Kentucky, we've got strong partners each step of the way. With Governor Beshear, Mayor Greenberg, the General Assembly, the Metro Council. We've also had great support from Governor Kemp in Georgia, the Governor Ivey in Alabama. This isn't a red or blue issue. Strong government policies enable companies like ours to invest with the confidence we need to make these big announcements. We need more companies making things in America, rebuilding American manufacturing infrastructure, and giving new life to old plants, creating jobs for everyday families and offering opportunities for growth. Companies like GE Appliances. I think of it like this. Behind every appliance built in our U.S. factories, there's an American worker making a better way. There's a local partner, like our customers, our suppliers, our policymakers. There's a vibrant community with diverse opportunities. And when it all comes together, bold investments like this one can usher in a new era of U.S. manufacturing. This is what Built for America, this is what it looks like. Bigger American investments, more American jobs, a future right here where we're standing. Thanks to our team, our customers, and everyone here who helped us grow. But someone who's played a big, important part in making all this happen is our own Louisville Mayor, Craig Greenberg. And I'd like to invite the mayor to say a few words. Thank you.
Thanks, Governor. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you to all of the members of the GE Appliances team. Thank you to the hardworking members of the IUE CWA. Thank you to everyone in the GE family. It is wonderful to be with you here today. It is a great day. No, it is a great week for Louisville, Kentucky. We are on a roll. And to see, it is so energizing to be with so many elected officials, so many community leaders, the governor, the congressman, the speaker of the House, other members of the General Assembly, my friends on Metro Council, leaders of President Bradley from U of L, leaders of other organizations in our community. And because while there's a lot in this world we might not agree on today, one thing that all of us here in this room, all of us around the city and state agree on is when it comes to creating good-paying jobs right here in Louisville, Kentucky, we are going to work harder, more creative, more innovative than anyone else in the country because there is no better place for companies to invest and create good-paying jobs than right here in Louisville, Kentucky. That's what today is about. And as you all have seen, GE Appliances is doing great business all around the country and other states. It was a competitive process to make sure that this happened. And I want to give a very special thanks to Governor Beshear, to Secretary Knoll, and to Trevor Paul and the Louisville Economic Development Alliance, that when we knew we had an opportunity here, we got to work. And we worked in ways that, at least from the city's perspective, we had never done before. Working in close partnership with our friends on Metro Council to make sure that GE Appliances had the opportunity to grow here in Louisville, Kentucky, and to announce to the entire world that right here, Appliance Park in Louisville, Kentucky, is the world headquarters of GE Appliances. So it is so wonderful to celebrate today, but we have so much more ahead of us, so many great days ahead of us for employees at GE, for employees at Ford with their new announcement this week, for another great announcement from another great Louisville, Kentucky, Texas Roadhouse coming tomorrow. This is what Louisville, Kentucky is all about. We are about working together. We are about creating new jobs. We are about creating great futures for families all across our city. So thank you all so much for what you all have done here today. And please know that we are so excited to continue working together in partnership to make sure that GE Appliances continues to grow right here in Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Mayor. If you've been around this company for a while, you know that our commitment to America goes beyond the factory floor. Built for America doesn't just mean building our products here. We show up when our communities need us. Right next to the stage, you see two examples of that. One is the Water Step trailer. For years, we've worked side by side with Water Step to bring safer water access to areas struck by disaster. It's equipped with water treatment kits invented by our very own GE appliance engineers, many of whom developed the technology on their own time using their own expertise to solve a real-world problem. The other is our brand new Red Cross mobile laundry unit, which we're excited to unveil today. Here in Kentucky and in the states we operate, we've seen firsthand the devastating impact of tornadoes, floods, and other natural disasters. That's why we're taking action. The unit, developed with volunteers across our company and the Red Cross, will enable families recovering from natural disasters to have clean laundry quickly and at no cost. This is the story of how GE Appliances is finding better ways to serve our people of our communities. Let's take a look.
We all have experienced what seems to be more natural disasters, from tornadoes to hurricanes to wildfires. Those disasters have actually impacted our employees. Even when they did not impact our employees, the people who work for GE Appliances always wanted to respond. And that's where we looked at who our partners are.
I'm Mark Hogg. I'm the founder and CEO of WaterStep. For the past 30 years, we've been working internationally and had chances to work nationally in disasters and in the developing world with water, sanitation, and health solutions. So as disasters increase in the world, we got to plan together to at least be able to provide safe water and disinfectant and better health.
So we've partnered with WaterStep to create the WaterStep Natural Disaster Water Trailer. And so this trailer allows WaterStep to go on site when disaster strikes. Our engineers have helped support WaterStep's technology from how they actually clean and chlorinate water.
Being able to provide water on site, being able to have plenty of water that can go out and just be distributed at little bits at a time is a game changer. We're empowering people on the ground to be able to provide their own safe water and sanitation. That's an incredible thing that GE Appliances has done for us at WaterStep.
We're looking for a way that we can actually impact communities when they need it most in the most sustainable ways. And so we also partnered with the Red Cross and Montando Trailers out of Buffalo, New York, to design the Red Cross mobile laundry unit featuring the GE Profile 2-in-1 combo laundry machines.
My name is Nadine McCrindle and I serve as the Regional Chief Executive Officer for the American Red Cross of Kentucky. Our partnership began some 15 years ago, donating necessary funds to support our mission, employees volunteering, to being out in the community and just making sure that during times of disasters, people know that they're being cared for. This mobile laundry unit is a really big deal. It provides a level of normalcy to communities where just the simple act of doing laundry isn't possible because of a disaster. Without the expertise from GE Appliances, these laundry mobile units wouldn't be possible.
And not only did we develop this and build this and manufacture a trailer, we also looked at our logistics team and talked about how do we deliver the same service during a natural disaster that we deliver to each of our customers every single day. So the Red Cross mobile laundry unit will be stationed at one of GE Appliances' 16 area distribution centers. And when the Red Cross needs us, when communities need us, we deliver a well-prepared unit to support families when they need it most.
GE Appliances want to be a really good partner, not only to American Red Cross, but they want to be a good partner to their community.
GE Appliances doesn't just want to feed us cash. They don't want to just feed us knowledge, but they want skin in the game. That skin in the game is impacting lives. This is a great partnership.
Our next speaker has been a great partner of GE Appliances and a strong supporter of the economic development in our region. David Osborne has led the Kentucky House of Representatives since 2018. Many of our employees, along with other residents of Oldham County, first elected him in 2004. Please extend a warm welcome to Speaker Osborne.
Thank you, Bill. Good morning. What a great day it is. You know, GE has such an incredible legacy in the city of Louisville and the Commonwealth. I was speaking on the tour to some folks a little earlier today that for those of us that grew up in the Louisville area, there's very few of us that haven't had some family member that has walked through these halls and helped our families over the years here at GE. What an incredible legacy there is here. It's the largest facility of its kind in the world, one of the largest employers in the Commonwealth, and that legacy spans 70 years. Our legacy of making policy changes in Frankfort doesn't extend quite that long, but I'm proud of the policies that we've put in place over the last 9 years, and I hope that those policies have made the decision to make announcements that lead to announcements like today. I hope it makes those decisions easier, because I do believe in working with our colleagues in the Senate, we have made Kentucky a better place to build a business and a better place to work. We've modernized our tax structures. We've eliminated overregulation, pulled back barriers to infrastructure, made record investments in education and workforce development. We've done this while lowering our individual income tax from 6% down to 3.5%, making Kentucky a better place to work. My colleague Julie Adams, Senator Julie Adams, was supposed to be here today, but she got called away to do her civic duty of serving on jury duty. So I was told if I wanted to spend a little more time talking about the good works of the legislature, that I could take more time. But I will refrain from doing that because while I am proud of the policies that we have put in place, and as I said, I'm hoping that those policies that we have put in place have made Kentucky a better place to make these types of investments. We all are keenly aware that it's GE, the investments that GE is making, and the hardworking men and women that work here that make today's announcement possible. We're politicians. We love to show up, to cut ribbons, to make announcements like this. But at the end of the day, we know that it's private industry that is investing capital, private industry that is taking risk, and private industry that is creating jobs and creating wealth. And my very hope every single day when we look through the policy lens, and my pledge to the folks at GE, my pledge to every company that is looking at investing in Kentucky, is that our hope is that the best policies we will make is to get out of the way for you all to do what you do best. Thank you.
As you saw in the video, good things happen when great people come together, and that's what GE Appliances is all about. Our next speaker knows a thing or two about that. Morgan McGarvey is a lifelong Louisvillian advocate for Kentucky working families and now serves in the U.S. House of Representatives, where he's been twice elected, and after a decade in the state Senate, please welcome Morgan McGarvey.
Good morning, Louisville. Come on, guys, this is a big deal. As our former President Biden might have said, this is a big, okay, you know what he said. It's a big deal. It's a big deal, not just here in Louisville, but across this entire country and throughout the world. But before we talk about that big impact, let's zoom in and talk a little bit about what it means here at home. If you're from Louisville, you've either worked at GE or you know somebody who works at GE. For me, my brother-in-law, Zach Wiles, he's here. He works on dishwashers here at GE. He never thought I'd mention him in speech, and I never thought I'd feel like I was cheating on dishwashers by being with laundry machines. But here we are. Because from the engineers to the hard-working men and women of the IUECWA, this is more than just washing machines or dishwashers. It represents a paycheck, good pay, great benefits, a roof over your head, food on the table, a better life for you and your family, a place where your kids could come and work and enjoy that same quality of life. And now, with this investment, a place your grandkids can come and work and know that they are going to have a good life for themselves and their families. But it's bigger than Louisville, y'all. We got to zoom out now. This sends a signal that when companies choose to expand here, the entire world is now put on notice that the United States is the place to innovate, manufacture, and grow. Now, federal leadership plays a vital role in the conditions that make investments of this scale possible. It's from trade policy to supply chain resilience to research funding and infrastructure. These are the tools that we come together and use them correctly. They make people's lives better here at home. And this $3 billion expansion in Louisville's GE is proof that when federal, state, and local leaders come together, we can do great things. And I see so many of them here. The people on stage have been recognized well. There's a lot of people sitting out in the audience. I'm going to miss a few, but I'm going to name them because everyone has come together. You've got Representative Chris Lewis, Councilman Jeff Hudson, Councilwoman Jenny Mulvey Woolridge, State Senator Keturah Herron, Representative Susan Witten, Majority Whip Jason Nemus, Representative Beverly Chester Burton, Councilwoman Donna Purvis, Democratic Leader of the State House Pamela Stevenson. I see Councilwoman Jennifer Chappell back there. Councilman Dan Syme Jr. is here. Councilwoman Barbara Shanklin is here. Not only do I think we're in her district, her son and her daughter work right here at GE. And whether you're Democrat or Republican, the egos were checked at the door. There were no elbows. We came together because we know what this means for Louisville, for Kentucky, for the United States, and for the world. I say this all the time, and people laugh when I do. There is a difference between government spending and government investment. This is an example of government investment, of people coming together, of choosing to invest in our most precious resource, our people, their desire to lead, to make, to innovate, to grow, to have great paying jobs, and to lead the world in the standard of life and what it means to make things we all need. This is a big deal for Louisville and for the United States, and I'm so happy to see us leading the way. Thank you guys so much. Our next speaker needs little introduction. Andy Beshear was elected governor in 2019 and then re-elected in 2023. Kentucky has experienced unprecedented growth as he's worked with the General Assembly on infrastructure and economic development to make Kentucky's manufacturing sector the strongest it's ever been. His commitment to manufacturing has placed Kentucky in the upper tier of states by manufacturing share. And it looks like people across the nation are taking notice. Welcome back, Governor Andy Beshear.
Today, right here at Appliance Park, we're showing the United States of America how it's done. We're not talking about reshoring products, we're actually doing it. We're not talking about increasing manufacturing. We are adding it day after day after day. Folks, over the last 10 days in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, we have announced $6.3 billion worth of investment. And you heard it from Kevin, you heard it from Congressman McGarvey. Today is not about red or blue. In many ways, it's about red, white, and blue. Today shows that how we do this and how the country should do this. It starts with that idea of there ain't nothing Democrat or Republican about a good job. It's just really good for a family. It's about how today we have people from across Louisville, across the Commonwealth. We have folks in all levels of government. We have Democrats and Republicans. We have corporate management, and we have the hardworking folks at the IUE CWA. Thank you all for the work you do. But when we come together and we put our people first, we realize that doing the right thing lifts everyone up and leaves no one behind. Then we do incredible things like we're announcing here today. So I am thrilled to be at Appliance Park once again, celebrating yet another GE Appliance milestone and another proud investment in Kentucky. I want to thank Kevin Nolan. He's got to be one of the best CEOs in the United States of America, and he lives right here in Kentucky. And I want to thank all the great Kentuckians working here, because a company does not expand if the workforce doesn't show them that they can be profitable and successful. You all are the folks helping fuel this company's success, and we're really proud of what you're accomplishing. As one of the most prominent employers and manufacturing leaders, GE Appliances has helped establish Kentucky as America's destination for advanced manufacturing and job creation. And in return, our workforce, our ability to deliver results has landed us the honor of being GE Appliances' flagship location. So you might, thank you. GE Appliances is Kentucky. And today, this long-standing Team Kentucky partner is building on the years-long commitment to our Commonwealth with one of the largest private sector economic investments in the last 5 years. Over $490 million is being invested right here in Louisville at Appliance Park. Even better, we're going to see 800 new jobs that put food on the tables for our Kentucky families. That'll continue. This incredible growth that's occurred after years of shrinking job numbers at Appliance Park. It's going to push the numbers now to over 8,000 individuals working right here in Louisville. And this investment is part of a more than 5-year, $3 billion commitment to the United States of America. And you might think, Andy, wait, you're the governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Why are you celebrating $3 billion, part of which are going to other states? Because far too often, we hear about other companies with corporate headquarters somewhere else. Today, you heard a company located right here in Louisville, Kentucky, is investing in America, all coming out of the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And when you are the global headquarters, it means that all of what you're seeing is going to be run through 1,600 Kentucky engineers here at GE's headquarters. They'll do the new research, product design, development, and testing for this historic multi-state investment. GE Appliances has chosen Kentucky to be at the forefront of American manufacturing, and let me tell y'all, we are ready. This news builds on the recent announcement that GE also chose to bring laundry production to Louisville, reshoring from China to Kentucky. Because GE Appliance has seen tremendous growth here in the Commonwealth, even announcing a $450 million project in 2021 that added another 1,000 Kentucky jobs. So almost $1 billion over the last 4 years invested in Kentucky. Y'all, Louisville is the global headquarters for GE Appliances, and this announcement doubles down on that commitment, showing the world that when it comes to advanced manufacturing, no one does it better than we do in Kentucky. Kevin, we recognize the trust you're putting in us as you take this major step forward as a company. And I think you know no one will work harder than Team Kentucky to make sure that you're successful, because we truly see this as teamwork, a chance to work together to get things done. When there are challenges, to lean in, To recognize the success of GE Appliances is a success for Kentucky because it allows for growth and announcements like today. Because when companies like GE are winning, Kentucky families, Kentucky children, Kentucky workers are winning. That's why we not only hear Kevin's call to strengthen workforce initiatives, we're already taking action. First, we're starting in a push in this next session for what would be the single most effective workforce initiative, which is pre-K for all 4-year-olds in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Pre-K is that first step to ensure all our kids can grow, can learn, and can prepare for a great career at a company like GE. It's also the most effective way to get parents back in that workforce. Estimates show that we can grow Kentucky's workforce by over 70,000 people with this initiative. And that's not just 70,000 people back at work. It's 70,000 people who don't carry the stress and burdens of that expense. Folks who know their kids are being cared for and know they're going to be successful. And let me tell you, business has lined up, sending over 20,000 emails in support of this initiative in just the last couple months. In other initiatives, with the General Assembly's help, we've invested over $250 million in career and technical education across the Commonwealth. We've seen a 131% increase in our apprenticeship programs. We're removing barriers from taking the GED, waiving the testing fee for first-time test takers, and folks, we now have double the number of Kentuckians passing their GED every single year. These efforts make us stronger. They make us better. Every single investment we make in these areas is an investment in us. And today, I hope you feel that us. I hope you see a Commonwealth that is climbing up all those rankings we always wanted to be in. I hope you take pride that the rest of this country is finally looking up to us instead of looking down on us. And the way we've done this is together. Again, that recognition that we're not moving right or left, we're moving forward together, and that helps every Kentuckian in every single part of this state. I think about 10 days and $6.3 billion. What that's going to mean to our families down the road, to make sure that even if the rest of the country starts slowing down, we push ahead. Because it's in uncertain times, when we band together, that we work harder than everyone else, that we secure that incredible future for our kids, our grandkids, and our great-grandkids. And these last several years have been that moment that ensures Kentucky is never looked down on ever again, is never a flyover state ever again, but we are the destination for great companies like GE Appliances. Thank y'all. God bless. What a great 10 days for the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Thank you, Governor. Make sure on your way out today you capture this moment. Look around. You'll see a plant AP2 that's screaming to be a manufacturing plant. What you see is a blank canvas, and what you'll see in the future, 18 months or so, and I'm told that's too long, is a full-blown, highly innovative, the most advanced manufacturing plants, one of the most advanced in the United States and the most advanced in the industry. As we close today's event, I want to extend a thanks to everyone, to our team for bringing products and community solutions to life, to our customers for trusting us in designing and making your appliances, to our elected officials and partners in this room whose support makes all that possible. We're proud of what we built and even more excited of the road ahead. Safe travels, and I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day. Thank you.